On this episode, I'm still at the Mopar Nats in National Trail Raceway in Hebron, Ohio, and Pat Scurti from Northeast Ohio Dukes is my guest. We're going to talk about the upcoming jump of the General Lee by Raymond Kohn and the rollover of Tyler Long. He's going to be rolling over a Hazzard County Squad Car, and it's all brought to you by Griner Auto Body of Washington, Iowa, using state-of-the-art techniques and decades of experience to get your car back on the road after an accident. Car Doctor of Washington, Iowa. No matter who Frankensteined it, they can fix, clean, and customize it. McDonald Boneyard of Keota, Iowa, for all your farm equipment and auto recycling needs. Hinshaw Trailer Sales of Richland, Iowa. You need a trailer, they've got your trailer, and they fix what they sell and don't in their full-time repair shop. Girling Repair of Winfield, Iowa. If your mower is dead, call Fred, your Husqvarna, Aaron's, and Gravely dealer. B&B Propane and the family of Jet Stops. And Blue Dog Lawn Care of Wayland, Iowa, for all of your residential and commercial lawn care needs. And when the snow's flying, they take care of that for you too. I'm John Bain, author of Christie's Journey, The Beat Goes On, and your host. Let's visit with Pat. Pat, we're together again in person.
Yeah, man, it seems like it's been forever, but it was only a few short months.
Yeah, about 4 months.
In a different country.
In a different country.
Yeah.
We're back in the U.S.
Feels good, though.
Yes, it does. It was fun. It was fun in Canada.
I was just going to say that Canada was great, but it feels good to be back in the United States.
Yeah, and now we have not only the General Lee, we have a Hazzard County Sheriff Squad Car.
Yep.
And going to be doing a little bit more flying through the air this weekend.
We're going to have some fun tomorrow. Yeah. And the funny thing is, you know what, to look at these cars, they look like two completely different cars, when in actuality, they're not. They're the same car.
So, this is a Mercury Grand Marquis.
This is a Mercury Grand Marquis, and this is a Mercury Grand Marquis. Well, it started life as a Mercury Grand Marquis, let's say it that way.
And then, with the help of AutoMetalDirect.com,
yes,
it's become a 69 Dodge Charger.
Yeah, they were very good to us. Fantastic company, highly recommended. Their parts are second to none. I mean, if you really look at it, you look at the body lines, everything lines up, It looks great. And that is putting their stuff on a car that this stuff was never meant to go on this car.
Right,
and it still lines up great, and it looks fantastic.
And here we are at the Mopar Nationals.
Yeah.
With a Mercury in disguise. Yeah. As a Mopar, as a Dodge, and there's been some people here that thought this was a 69 Charger.
Yeah, they can't. It's hard to tell the difference.
Yeah, it's incredible. Now inside, we won't get into all kinds of detail, but looks very similar to the Moncton car.
Yeah, pretty much a twin. We set them up pretty much all the same way. Our safety equipment is done identical. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And you know, it's kept Raymond safe all these years, so we roll with it.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. And the graphics and such, if I remember correctly, man from Ohio puts these together.
Matt Miller from Ohio, yeah. We have a guy that prints them out, but Matt Miller, with the help of Raymond, Raymond likes to put the decals on. That's one of his favorite things. That's like putting the icing on the cake.
Yeah.
And they do the decals, and they can come out fantastic.
They sure do.
Yeah,
they sure do. I mean, if you're a Dukes of Hazzard fan, this
is the place to be.
And this is the General Lee.
This is the General Lee. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So big plan. I know in Moncton you had like 400 pounds of concrete in the trunk.
Yeah.
Going to do a little less this time.
Well, we had 5 80-pound bags.
Yeah.
So this time we cut it back a bag. We went 4 80-pound bags.
Okay.
Because Moncton, Ray came down a little bit flat. And fortunately, again, for our safety equipment, that's what kept them safe. The flat landings, you want to avoid them.
Right.
They really do damage to stunt drivers. A lot of stunt drivers have been injured. But we've cut back on the concrete, which will tend to give the car a little bit more nose down attitude. And it lands on the front. The front takes the brunt of the impact, saving Raymond a lot of pain and discomfort. So,
and that's the goal.
That's the goal. The main trick with building these cars is to get the weight and the weight distribution right, because that, in conjunction with the spring rates that we put in, stiffer springs, harder springs, softer springs, will dictate how the car lands.
And tomorrow's jump will be number 29.
Number 29, yeah.
So he wants to do at least 29 more, so you got to do all that stuff.
Yeah, we got to keep them in good shape.
Are you ready for 29 more?
I'm ready for 29 more. Yeah.
All right.
I often tell them guys that it's like we stop doing these things, we're going to get old.
Good point.
Our age is going to catch up to us and whatever. Stay a kid as long as you can.
Exactly. And the best way to do that is come to something like this.
Yeah.
And when you're not here, pop a DVD in of the Dukes of Hazzard or Knight Rider.
Or Knight Rider, exactly. You know what? When we were little kids, the cars were this big. Now we're big kids, and they're this big.
You got that big. That's right.
Nothing really has changed that much.
No, not at all.
Yep.
Well, Pat, I wish you the best, and
thank you.
Your nickname, as far as I'm concerned, is the Flash, because when this car lands, you're going to be the first one at this door, making sure everything is good.
I will be there. Ray likes to make me run.
Yep.
He says I'm getting fat. I need to work it off.
All right. Well, hey, I wish you all the best, and thanks for being on the program.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Pat, for being on this episode of Southeast Iowa Today, and thank you for watching. And if you like this episode, make sure to give it a like and follow and subscribe. It's free. I also got to thank our sponsors, Griner Auto Body, Car Doctor, McDonald Boneyard, InShot Trailer Sales, Girling Repair, B&B Propane and the family of Jet Stops, and Blue Dog Lawn Care. I'm your host, John Bain. Stay friendly, Southeast Iowa.